Lake Erie hooks people who want to fish even in the winter.
But the lure of the day trying to catch the big one comes with a warning about the dangers of the thin ice out there. Brian Shaw is here with more on that. Brian?
Yeah, today we went down to the small boat harbor to check out the ice condition and saw between 30 to 40 ice fishermen. Minimum ice needed is about 4 inches, but we saw it as around 7 to 10 inches thick.
It's a good year, actually. The past few years have been worse, you know. We haven't even had ice some of the years till middle of January, so this is bonus time. That's how I'm looking at it. I was already out here on the 1st. That's uncommon for the past couple winters we've had.
Winds and temperatures are expected to be on the rise, and Kevin Caffrey of the Erie County Sheriff Department says it's best to stay in the small boat harbor.
We've been flying the open lake for the past week or so, checking the ice conditions, and the conditions on the open lake are horrible. I wouldn't recommend anybody go out there at all to stay off the ice, especially if we have an east wind. It'll open up real quick.
They have received a few calls of people out on the ice, but no incidents. The most common mistakes are going out to places you shouldn't, out in weather you shouldn't, and going out alone.
The problem is if somebody goes through the ice, if they're by themselves, the chances of survival are thin if they're by themselves, because once you go through the ice, it's very difficult to get yourself out. If you're within a group, and hopefully they have the length of rope with them, certainly to try to get the rope to them as quick as they can. Certainly not crawl out on the ice themselves, maybe just throw it out to them.
It's also smart to be within shouting range of other fishermen.
But I'll most certainly look out for my neighbor over there if I were to see or hear anything.
Caffrey said that there have been times that lake conditions have changed within the hour from the way up to the way back during their rounds. So he says use common sense when heading out on the ice. Brian Shaw, News 4 at 5.